Howdy peeps, Bitzu here, and welcome to the next installment of BitszuCraft. In today's episode, I'm gonna have a little sheepish moment here, yep. In today's episode, we're making up for a gigantic, humongous, redonkulously huge derp moment I had here. Oh, yeah, total facepalm moment. I was hard at work, making episodes, and I was just in the process of I had already edited together 2 episodes worth, and was just in the process of doing like the final touches and making sure that the audio was synced nicely and that everything was just gonna run smoothly. And for whatever reason, apparently when I was recording the audio, my microphone wasn't plugged in. Yep. So I've got 2 whole episodes worth of video that's completely unusable, and I've been trying for the last couple of days here to kind of piece it together and turn it into something usable, and no, it's just not going to happen. So instead, I'm just going to show you what I did do. Oh well, at least my progress is still here. So let's check this out. But yeah, I've been doing some serious work on the villager breeder over yonder, and I guess I'll just do a quick little tour and show you what the heck I did, guys. Alright. What am I? No. There we go. My goodness. Beep. Okay, so I based this loosely... Oh, hello, ghost block. You get out of here. I wanted to make this build kind of different from everything else, and I wanted it to look like kind of an official kind of government building, and I based this off of actually a town hall for some little butthole city somewhere. I don't remember the name of it. And if it looks familiar, sorry, I just called your town a butthole. But yeah, it was some little tiny town someplace, and this was what their like main city hall office looked like. But yeah, I figured I wanted to go brick and quartz, and yeah, you guys missed out on like a lot of running back and forth to the nether and doing like hour-long nether quartz mining sessions and all that kind of business, and me humming and hawing about what to make this out of and all that kind of junk. But here's the final result. Brick and quartz and wool and chiseled quartz, and I think it turned out pretty cool. And I kind of like that the way it juts back here, the roof sort of follows that a little bit, and we've got like a little ventilation tower bell thing on the roof. Yeah, it was interesting, and wow, I spent a lot of diamonds just to make something that's purely decorative. I don't know, that might have been kind of silly, but whatevs. All right, let's pop inside. And the inside looks a little bit different than the outside. I put quartz pillars around here, and oh, I'm missing a glass block. And I think that looks kind of nifty. Yeah, so I still have yet to do the interior, so I guess I could do that today. But down here, I also kind of, whoops, hello stairs, cleared this out a little bit just to have like kind of an observation spot, and I've been putzing around with this as well. I found that this was not working properly, and oh, there's not that much of a backlog in here. Couple of things. This I had to actually move forward a fair bit because where these guys were landing, it was close enough to this village down in here that they were actually counting towards the villager cap. So there'd only be maybe 2 or 3 villagers in here, and then the guys over there would just stop breeding. So now I've shoved it forward some, and the system for calling them is the same, but the system to get them to stop here is a little bit different. Now let's see if I can remember how to, what the heck. Yeah, there we go. This piston extends down with a block to prevent them from being able to scooch their way back, because they were doing so, which was a right pain in the butt, because they'd end up all the way back in there, but on a minecart, and then they'd just get stuck. And when I want to call a guy, I just hit the button, bloop. Here he comes. Hey, bub, what's up? No, stop. It's, yeah, still not quite 100%, as you can see. 19, that's pretty good. 19, 18. That's not too shabby. I think I will keep him for the time being. And why is that not connected? Oh, because I did it wrong. Where's my pickaxe? That should be back by one. Methinks. Yeah. Sorry, folks, bear with me. Bloop. Bloop. And then there's my stone. Bloop. Bloop. There we go. Now it'll work. And they're supposed to stay right around... Oh, that's the problem. Right. I stole one of these powered rails to put over here. Yeah, if I have these two powered rails as well, it stops our momentum enough that they stick right here. And then when I'm done... Here, let's stick him back there so I can give you an actual demo. Come on, bud. There we go. Okay, get kind of roughly where I want you to... There we go. And once I've done some trading with him, figured out whether or not I want to keep him, I just hit this lever, and this one goes away, but this redstone block comes down, powers all these powered rails, so that if I just give him a gentle tap, boof! He's gonzo! And, yeah, see ya, bud! They still kind of like to hang out in this hopper. I think I should maybe put carpets on top of them, but this system is working. A piston pushes them off this block like a split second after their minecart is destroyed. So that's all working. Okay, so yeah, I think let's focus on getting the aesthetics of the inside of the build done up here. I'm not exactly sure what all should be happening. I'm thinking maybe, since it is kind of like a sort of official kind of government-y building, I'm thinking I could have a counter here and a counter across here, and then another big counter kind of across this whole space here with maybe 2 or 3 villagers in it. And have it look like some kind of a, I don't know, you come here to get your permits and your, I don't know, pay your taxes and get licenses for crap and that kind of thing. And I think that might look kind of funky. And, you know, we can put the odd chest and crafting table in here just to make it look like they've got, like, you know, office supplies and all that kind of business. But it's quickly becoming nighttime. So let's go take a nap in my nice pink bed, and I'll do some resource gathering, and we shall get started. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I've had a bit of an idea here as far as coming up with a block pallet's concerned. I figured it's a government office building, and yeah, they kind of like spending money on useless crap, or way too much money than they really ought to. So I figured, why not make the counters and their chairs and stuff out of exotic woods? I can have some nether brick or some acacia or some jungle wood or what have you. And so I'm going to try slapping these around and just see how the colors work. Plus, I also thought, as far as the counters are concerned, we could have, you know, our exotic wood peeking at the sides, but then we can have a color-coded kind of carpet on top, and each counter will have a different color, and each color can represent like a different function of each of the counters. So yeah, I guess let's just start slapping some of these down and see how they look. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna want like everything to be matchy either. But I think like if we have like chairs in, well, I don't know, let's just slap one of each down on each wall, and we'll take a peek at it and see how we feel about it. And then some jungle wood over here. Okay, the jungle wood is a little, the saturation is a bit, it kind of blends in too much. It's too subtle compared to the brick. We need something nice and bold here. Like the nice hideous orange of the acacia, or heck, this spruce even works. And the dark oak looks cool. That works contrast-wise, but I just don't like the color of birchwood. So yeah, let's get rid of the birch. Get rid of the acacia. No, we've already got that in the roof, so we don't want to have too much of that same color around. Now maybe dark oak chairs, and we could make the countertops out of the acacia. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so we'll stick just a couple of chairs here and there. Wonder if this guy should have like a full-on bench. No, that's fine. We can stick a chest or something in the corner. And we want to prevent the dude from being able to go down those stairs, so we'll put a chair here and here. And this guy can have a seat in the middle facing forward. Why not? And then let's try the acacia as a desktop. Now, do I want that right up close to it? Yeah, it'll work. And I can trap a villager in here. And I'll just put... No, I think I'm going to want him to be able to wander back and forth in front of that stair. So let's bring this forward by one. And to prevent them from being able to escape, I'm going to put glass panes above it. Because, like... No, that's too high. That's too high. Be right in our faces as we're trying to get our license or what have you. There we go, that works. And then we can just have like a decorative block of something here. Let's, the spruce looked okay. Let's use spruce. Have that countertop come along here and straight across. And yeah, that'll work. And we'll just have it go straight across to this side, and we'll put a trapdoor here for us to get into the staircase. And then we'll do likewise here. Cool. All right. I think that's going to work. All right, so now where's the rest of my acacia? There we go. Let's turn you into bloop. Oh, I've already got a bunch. And then turn you into bloop. There we go. And that's probably not going to be enough, but I didn't count, so let's just slap these down, and then we'll run back if we need to, because I'm kind of derptastic. No. Nuh-uh. Ugh. Even worse. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. This is going to be a big pain in the bum, but I'm going to make a hidden staircase, I think. Yeah, that's what this build needs, because that's just ugly. Alright. Can you see it? Can you see it? There's a staircase in here somewhere. Oh, what's that? There's a button. Check this out, folks. Bloop. Isn't that awesome? I skipped over the build of this because, yeah, really derptastic. It's not at all my own design. This is a mumbo jumbo build, and I'll leave a link in the description for his tutorial for it, if you can really call it a tutorial. It's one of his earlier videos where he just kind of runs through everything, and there's no real explanation on how or why anything works. So this thing's actually quite beyond me. I don't know how the heck this thing does exactly what it does the way it does it, but boom, isn't that rad? It's super fast and super tiny. It's only like 3 wide. The only addition I added to it was putting a momentary switch on it that is connected from both ends, and I guess that I can show you guys real quick. I don't know why, but I wanted it so that once I'm down in here, I can close it behind me so that nobody upstairs knows I'm down here, even though I'm on a single player world. I don't know. Don't judge me. It doesn't make any sense, but whatevs. But back here, it's kind of a jumble of wires and crap everywhere because, well, see, this nice little compact thing, that's Mumbo's design. Yep. Everything's like interlinked and touching, and power's going through itself and all this kind of junk. Me? No, I'm just going to have this nice long redstone line lead all over the bleeding place. But this little contraption here, that's how my toggle switch is working. The button powers it, and it'll actually move this block back and forth, and underneath it is a redstone torch. So when the 2 pistons fire, it'll just switch that back and forth between which position it's in. And when it's sitting in this spot, the redstone torch powers that block, which is then picked up by this repeater, and that's fed into where the power needs to be in this system. And now I just broke it, so I gotta break this sucker to put it back together again. So blockage, and then where did my piston go? There we go. And boink. There we go. Awesome. Wow, that was a loud sheep. Anyhoozle, there's that. So let's button that up, because it's so ugly back here. I don't know, I might come back in here and remove the dirt and replace it with stone and put better lighting and like a doorway and crap in there, but I don't know. And there's a chance I might want to move this whole thing forward by 1 or 2 blocks, like move the staircase forward and extend this platform out a little bit, just so I can build some kind of a wall to hide this stuff, because I don't want to just put it here and have this only be 1 block wide, because that's just too tight. But for the time being, I am happy with that. I can get in and out of here. Boom, boom. Yeah, it takes a second for the pulse to get, it's a, what is it, falling edge monostable circuit, blah-de-blah-de-blah. So when you press the button, nothing happens. When the button turns off, that's when it triggers. So that's why I'm using a wooden button instead of a stone one, because a stone one, I believe, has a longer pulse on it, so it would just take a little bit longer. Anyways, now that this is in place and functional, and I've got my little cubby holes for each of my government employees here, with the little speaking hole in the glass here, I think it's time now to try and shove a couple of derptastic morons in here. So I'm going to try to get downstairs, do a little bit of villager trading, villager breeding, and try and get myself a fistful of nitwits. I've got 1 so far, but I'm going to need at least, oh, how many is it now? 1 on either end and 3 across the middle. So 5 nitwits down there, up there, I guess, to make the place look the way I want it to. And we've got at least a couple in here. Well, there's 1. Nope, 2 for sure. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can't figure out. It's already figured out, dummy. Learn how to talk. I'm going to try and get a couple of nitwits, and then I'm going to probably just stick like a water elevator right about here to just get them up into that room, and I can just kind of nudge them around with, you know, water buckets or kick them or whatever to get them into their spots. So I'll get back to you guys once that is done. Alrighty, see y'all in a tick. Holy crumb. Wow, guys, this represents a ridiculous amount of time and effort. Oh, these idiots. The nitwits, oh my god, they totally live up to their name. I had at one point 4 of them, and every single one of them committed suicide. One of them just walked repeatedly into a cactus. One of them, see this here? Yeah, my building's got blind corners, so zomberts can stick their hands through. One of these idiots was just kind of walking into the corner while I was trying to shove him into his spot. Yep, zombie killed him. And then, for whatever reason, the villager breeder down here decided to stop producing nitwits. It was just one after the other, after the other, after the other of actually decent guys. Like, look, no nitwits. Sure, there's whatever. But, rather than wait around any longer than I already did, because that was, I did a 24-hour AFK session, and out of all of the villagers I got out of that, not a single one was a nitwit. But this guy here, well, not quite a perfect trade. 38 is decent. I've got a, okay, cleric, blah, blah, blah. I got a list up here with like, yeah, 36 is a perfect trade, so that's pretty dang good. But he's also got 3 glowstone, which is rad, and 7 for a bottle of enchanting, and that's right about in the middle. So he's pretty good. And this guy over here, 16 coal from a weaponsmith. That is the lowest it can be. Not that I'll actually ever really spend some coal. 8 for iron. That's it's not bad. It's right in the middle, but it's only got a swing of 3, so it's like 7, 8, or 9. So whatever, I'll hang on to that. Plus, which one? Nope, it wasn't this guy. Iron from him, anyway. And this dude here, butcher, 15 for raw pork chops. That is just 1 higher than the best, and 14 for chicken. That is the best. So this guy's kind of rad. I'll be able to get lots of emeralds from this dude. And this guy over here, armor. Again, I'm not going to be using that, but 9 again, and 8's the lowest. And then this dude also has a full set of chainmail, which, you know, I'll probably only ever buy like maybe once or twice just to use as decoration. And yeah, his diamond chestplate's kind of crap. But anyhoozle, this is what I've got now. So I'm just going to live with this for the time being, but every time I get a nitwit downstairs, I'm going to keep them with the hopes of filling this place with them. But man, what a pain in the bum. This is... Wow. So much time just trading with villagers and waiting for them to breed just to get one stinking nitwit. Oh well. Sigh. Oh well. But at this point, I'm going to say toodly pipski. So as always, if you like what you see, go ahead and smack that like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Any comments, suggestions, or even if you just want to say hi, go ahead and leave some comments down below. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!